Now, when I was in middle school, we had pizza day on Fridays, which was the only day that you were allowed to get a soda. When we did, we came up with this little game, the soda tab. I don't really know what to call it, soda tab tag, soda tab tournaments. The idea is that when someone has finished their weekly allotted soda, then the game is on. One person would take their soda and you find someone to duel. You basically take turns flicking the tab back and forth, and if you're the one who causes it to fly off into the ether, if you can then find it again, you get to keep the tab. It was very briefly lived, but stuck with me. I have several different types of cans because I thought, what can would actually be best to play the soda tab tournaments on? So you start the tab straight up, and then you just... It works better with two people. That was a very pitiful one. Sometimes you have to stand them back up. Some people were very strict about this, where if it lays down basically flat, you can't pick it up, you just have to suffer. Whew, that one was... And that would be why. I'm not actually sure there is any difference between these. It really seems like just a tab thing. But you know what? The classic can, this is what we most likely would have played with. If you're smart, the good strategy is you don't want to go against the grain. First, you want to go where it naturally wants to bend. So now you've already got it going. I also am not hitting this one as accurately. This would work better with friends. Man, this one's very stubborn. It's really hanging on there. I almost just ripped it off because it's actually frustrating me now. Yeah, so... And that's the other half of it, is sometimes you have to go chasing your spoils of war. That one took a little more doing, so in terms of the tournament, if we're doing this as a tournament over our lunch break, that one would probably be more fun. The suspense building. That's the best part, is when they're just hanging on by that tiny little thread. Next we have our Arizona can. And so, that one went way over there. The king of the soda tasting. I can already tell this one's not gonna last long. Oh, one more? There we go. It's really hard to beat the classic can for the soda tab tournaments. That one lasted the longest, hung on by the tiniest thread. We have a winner.